So good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the today's special session of a podcast. Today, Vijay Bhumi Television is podcasting one of expert into a capital market. Along with us, we have Mr. Subhayu. He is currently working as an AGM into NISM, which is a capacity building initiative of SEBI and Government of India. So I welcome you, Subhayu, into this podcast.
Thank you, Santosh sir.
I'll just want to understand how your professional journey is and how you have achieved this milestone into a capital market.
So first of all, thank you so much to having me in this podcast. I'm really thankful, first of all, to Vijay Bhumi to giving this platform to talk with you, as well as this information go to students. So first of all, as you ask, sir, my journey is very organic. If you are talking about having my career throughout last 17 years in the field. I worked in different places, including exchanges, Bombay Stock Exchange, and after that I right now working with SEBI for their capacity building initiative. So throughout this journey, which is you can say a 360-degree turnout for me, because I seen corporates, I seen students, their career, and so I have that experience to now guide them properly for life. And I'm thoroughly enjoying that one. But currently, as I'm working as an assistant general manager in NISM, my role is to handle students, their queries, questions about their career, as well as the whole finance market, how it's moving towards a new generation, how they are looking towards this. That is my main concern right now, and I'm thoroughly enjoying my journey right now.
Great, Subhayu. Generally, if you see our university structure, we believe on a liberal curriculum where we are not promoting this finance to our finance guy or MBA graduate, but even a student from a technology or music sciences, they can study a entire capital market and finance courses. So can you suggest something how a beginner can learn into a capital market?
Right. So the first thing I just want to break is that people generally think capital market means a place to where they can learn a very quick money how to generate it. But that's not the true thing, because what I found when I came to Vijay Bhumi University, that's this liberal arts concept. Our students can go any fields, they can choose their modules, they can study. It's also give them a concept where they can learn anything. So sir, I'll tell you one thing. Nowadays we called the subjects which is coming on, it's all like a combination kind of subjects which are coming. If you see today the world of fintechs, okay, fintech is not a subject for engineers, so the students have to have knowledge of finance as well as technology. Okay, so now in keeping in mind that Vijay Bhumi what is doing, I believe absolutely perfect, creating a manpower for the society and the corporates which having a both kind of knowledge and as per their interest.
Great. But I have a concern, because as I know that NISM is an institution which is building a capacity for entire India and even across the India. So how are another key institution who are supporting into these initiatives,
right,
where our student can participate?
Right. So sir, for this is a NISM is a body from a capacity building initiative of SEBI. Apart from SEBI, sir, there is RBI is also there, like if you say regulatory bodies in India. For a depositories point of view, we can see NSDL, CDSL is there, who are constantly helping to deposit all the shares in a single place. Apart from this, all clearing corporations are also there, which is like ICCL on the other part. Apart from this, are like all investment banking, say like all these IPOs and all these merchant bankers, they are coming. So right now in India for finance, there is a huge options and careers options are available. And I believe students don't stick on only buying and selling concept. They should concentrate on more compliance, risk, regulators, these all profiles.
Okay. So how you people are supporting to build a career of a student?
Okay.
And mainly to our Vijay Bhumi student.
Okay, so sir, very good question, because keeping in mind today only I'm talking with some of the professors. So last decade, if you're talking about, it's a huge change in capital market, and students now found new jobs, because on the days previously when there is a job profile like tailor and that kind of thing is there, today nowadays that profiles are less. As your question said, what kind of job profiles they can go. So nowadays I believe students can go to risk profiles, portfolio management profiles, investment all profiles, and research analyst profile, portfolio management profiles. So NISM is helping them to show the path that which places they can go, and that's the main motto of SEBI to introduce NISM, National Institute of Securities Market. And happy to host Vijay Bhumi University to conduct with them and collaborated and do many kind of programs.
Since as you just mentioned that from last 1 decade, a lot of changes happen into a market.
Right.
So even a student and a professional are misunderstanding that what exactly changes happening over there. So can you highlight some key factor why we are misunderstanding the capital market concept?
Sir, first of all, though, I believe now it's full data-driven industry which came to our market. Due to this like broking companies, which is zero discount broking system, we said, say like I want to name 2 or 3 companies only for sake of this discussion. Say Grow, Upstock, all these broking companies when came in the scenario, they started the broking system in different way. Previously in India there is brokers, but I believe after lockdowns, the demat account also increased, and the digitalization of all our Indian financial market helps a lot, and this way we go forward. And I believe now different platforms are there which help our market to grow. So I believe that is one of the big thing now Indian market is facing.
Okay, so if everything is keep growing, how our MBA student can make career into this? Can you suggest some career path for them?
Right. For me, sir, MBA student should start very early, because when they are entering into management, they should start their internships very early. That's one of my suggestion, because they keep delaying their internships because there is a fear to enter in market. But I believe day one they should start working with corporates, internships, brokerage houses. Now many options are there, like market operations as well as compliance part. So they should start their internship. And MBA students, MBA is not meant for study in classrooms. Rather, I believe they should go on roads, and in practical experience they should do. So they should go companies. They do start their research on the subject topic along with the faculty like you. I believe they will come to you. They can take lessons and what practical. So MBA students in the different fields might be there from, because you have a liberal concept. So any stream they are coming, I believe they should go for an internship kind of thing from very early of their life. And one more thing, not on a single subject, they should learn different subjects in their curriculums.
True, Subhayu. What I understand from your discussion, that if an MBA student want to make a career into a finance world and a capital market, rather than studying in a class, he should be very proactive outside the class.
Yes.
And he should try to make a good contact in an industry.
True.
So I definitely think that you will help them out.
Yes.
Being a partner.
Yes, absolutely. That's because we have connected with different asset management company, mutual funds, all other places. So they should take that experience. They should take that experience for their life growing purpose. And I believe I found Vijay Bhumi is very perfectly doing that part.
Yep. So sometimes I'll also get confused about, because many students come to me and ask about how investment banking or asset management, brokerage firm, how they are doing a different activity, and how we can align all these requirements of these companies in our curriculum. So how do you think that the investment banking, asset management, brokerage house are different to each other as a career perspective?
So sir, for keeping in mind this thing, so NISM, if you go anytime to NISM website or might be try to understand, NISM is classified all the certifications accordingly. Okay, if you go to in the India investment banking, which is very not known, so much famous profile before, but now one of the beautiful profiles, and I believe as a merchant banker, because many students don't know, because this podcast is for them only, I believe, so they should know merchant banking is one of the growing industry. Last day we met some of the conventions, as I said. So in BKC, this area, you are Maharashtra based, there is 70 plus companies are there who are constantly working for this, and it's roughly about 3 times of revenue is earned from last year to this year, like year to year growth. And 2024 somewhere 203 companies got listed in IPOs in main board, and this year, like 2025, number increased to 250. Okay, now coming to 26, we are having a big companies who are waiting for their IPOs. So I believe that's a place where student can go. Apart from this, sir, compliance is one of the big parts. So we are also doing on securities law and other part. So in compliance labs, like we are also coming with our compliance lab. In the compliance part is very active because we are from SEBI body. So we also maintain compliance, because I always go to students and say ki if you are very ethical on your decisions, and other part might be long term, it will be helpful for you. So like security operation and risk management is a place in the risk management zones they can work with that knowledge.
Okay. I just want to understand in more detail, because we are a school where a student are coming from a different background. So which background is more suitable for a capital market, whether it's a commerce background, engineering background, or a liberal art background? What do you think?
Sir, the thing is that if they are finance student, then they are like a commerce student or in that field, they are already in finance, they know what is all about this. But apart from this, nowadays we found a huge trend moving towards this engineering. Rather, so you will be mesmerized to know that medical students also coming, because financial literacy is a life skill. Financial literacy doesn't mean it's a subject, because say like if they are engineer, if they are doctors, if they are whatever professionals, they are in studios, they are recording any places, like they are creating music, at the end they will create money and they will create wealth, right? So they should have a knowledge how they can create this investment into wealth, because that is important. At the end we all love money and we all want to create wealth. So at the end financial literacy also help to increase that wealth for us for the futures.
True, Subhayu. You rightly mentioned that any type of business need money, and even the end goal of a business is a money. So business start with the money, end with the
Ends
money.
with the money,
So
right?
definitely financial market play a crucial role for any type of student and a
Right.
background.
Right.
Okay, I just want to understand the thing about how the behavior or technical, which part is managed or which is required more to the student to learn to be excel into a financial world.
So the budding students want to come in the financial markets in these fields. I believe analytical skill need to be cultured properly, as well as their fundamental analysis part should be very strong, because if the base is strong, then you can grow anywhere. So for our market also, there is many studies that there, fundamental, technical analysis, different part, study on mutual funds and other parts. So if you want to put your money in mutual funds, so obviously you should learn how mutual fund works and what are the categories are there. And it depends on human being too, it's different. For me, where we are a middle age, so my investment pattern is different, and a young crowd, Gen Z, is their investment pattern is different, as well as a person whose age is 60, his or her investment pattern is different. So it depends on, but if you start very early, which always I say to my students, that if you start early, then you can become a very wealthier person.
So as you started a discussion about the age, what age do you think that is suitable to enter into a market?
So I believe for a student, as you said, second year onwards, they should move towards the financial certification and knowledge enhancement purpose, because I understand they have also having their careers and life. They came to a college, university and campus like Vijay Bhumi University, which is very lucrative. We can give a relaxed time of somewhere 6 months, but after that they should have to pull up their socks, and after that they have to move towards this financial certification, different knowledge enhancement purpose.
From the last few years, being a professor of a finance, I found that NISM is very active. They are doing a lot of activity, lot of awareness camps, a lot of certification program, doing tie-up with many universities. So I just want to understand why SEBI have created NISM. What was the mandate behind it?
Right. So one of the question which I face very frequently, sir, because when I go to universities and colleges, this is the first question which come to us. But I believe one of the beautiful capacity building initiative built by SEBI through this National Institute of Securities Market, which short we call NISM. It's a national institute, and which is created by only to enhance the financial literacy in India. in different ways. So that's why we go and connect with college and university. We give some facilities to them, say including faculty development program, giving opportunity to open a NISM test center for their child's captive students. We give opportunity for our e-learning platforms. Plus we have a placement supports. So this all we give to all our partners, and we want they should create a knowledge level pool in the system which is a placeable after their studies.
True, Subhayu. I understand there are certain certificates which are mandatory from NISM.
Right.
If you want to work into a financial world, you require a certification from NISM. But I just want to understand how these certificates are adding value to a student life. Whether after doing the certification, they are just getting a certificate, or their enhancement will be knowledge will be there.
Right. So, sir, first of all, these all certificates are absolutely industry-oriented certificate. Okay. So, I found students, they are generally acquire certificate in their life cycle. So they go and whatever, like might be today AI certificate collected, someday fintech collected, like attending a session they get certificates nowadays. But I believe the importance is that if the students is very focused, they should go a relevant certificate for their life. Like, so they should pinpointed what is their career goal. If they're interested on a portfolio management, then please go portfolio management certifications. And yes, NISM certifications are mandatory certification. In the 24, like we have right now 34 certification. Out of 34, 26 certificates are mandatory certificate.
Okay.
And some of them are non-mandatory certificate is also there. But now you can ask me what is mandatory. That's also a question. Mandatory means, for the students who are seeing this podcast, for all of them, mandatory means if you want to work in like somewhere mutual funds, then in that mutual fund, NISM 5A is a mandatory certificate. Means might be in time of your interview of your after MBA, you got a job, you got an offer letter. Okay. Now offer letter and appointment letter is not same. You have to understand this thing. So when you get an offer letter, they will give you a date. So this date you have to give your original, you have to bring your original certificate, your date of birth, like date of proof of your place and other all these original government documents. Along with that, they will mention in some points, you need to bring your NISM 5A certificate. Okay. So without that, they can't give you a appointment letter. So आपका offer letter live bar offer letter ही रहेगा, वो appointment में cover नहीं होगा. So keeping in mind this part, you should prepare yourself first and complete all this NISM mandatory certification.
Okay. So can you suggest some strategic goal how our student can acquire this certification?
Okay.
And which should be the first one and which should be the last one? What should be the sequence on it?
Okay, so when I came to Vijay Bhumin University, sir, I come to know that you are running undergraduate PG levels and different levels. So I believe undergraduate students, they should start with very basic certification, which is mutual fund kind of certification, which is easy to pass. Why easy to pass? Because there is no negative marks. Okay. And passing criteria is 50%. Okay. But when you are in MBA finance or something, I believe you should go a little bit higher certification, which is research analyst or might be equity derivative. The challenges are more over there because there is negative marks are there in this all exam, and the passing criteria is 60%. So start with small and go for big.
Great. You have created the doubt regarding these certification. So how, as a recruiter, you value these certificate? Whether there is a requirement from a CV, that's why a recruiter is looking for a person who is certified, or recruiter are finding some value out of the person who have already did certification.
No. So as I said, always said, it's not a benchmark of your career. Might be you are very good, but you don't have a certificate. It's possible sometimes, but it's opposite also. You have a certificate, but you don't have a core knowledge on subject. Okay. So I believe both is important. There is nothing called shortcut in life. So when you are good on a subject, something, because all NISM certificates are study materials are free of cost. Okay, so you can download freely, you can study. It doesn't mean you have to sit for the certification. If you have knowledge, if you are comfortable enough, go for certification. But recruiter point of view, it's a mandatory. So they can't do anything because their company, they also need this, your number, ARN number sometime or this. So they need these certificates anyhow. Might be you are graduated from any places of India, but at the end, this is a work license for you. So might be you are taking an education license from completing your MBAs, but this is your work license, NISM certificates.
Great, Subhayu. Till now we have discussed how this certification program will work. But nowadays what we are thinking, there are a lot of buzzword happening into financial market because data is there, technology is there, AI is there. So what do you think? What are these future of these new upcoming technology? How they will shape up the entire financial world?
Okay, so sir, keeping in mind right now all world is talking about AI, right, artificial intelligence, but whenever we are going anywhere we are talking about HI. Okay, HI is human intelligence for our point of view. Okay, so AI will never fade human intelligence, where in India, in a country like India, we are very sensitive based, right? So if there is anything happened in Venezuela, if something happened in Iraq, then you can see the impact in Indian market and the whole world market. So keeping in the same thing, if you understand, that is very important, like the new subjects which are coming, which is AI and all data driven, but risk, compliance, this will be stay whatever they are. So keeping in mind, but new technology subjects are coming. Keeping in mind that we don't have any idea of PhonePe, GPay 7 years ago or might be 8 years ago, right? Now I'm traveling the whole world without my wallet, because I believe in my all mobile data, as well as only if you have a network and that app is downloaded, I can travel. So you have to learn the modern subject, obviously, and finance is also growing now.
So can you highlight some emerging area into this financial world where our student can give a more focus on that?
Okay, so I believe fintech is one of the growing area now in the world of finance. Apart from fintech, they should study on compliance part, data security, that part, cyber security, because frauds are going to happen nowadays very frequently. Plus cyber security, that is very important, and it's connected directly, because
so
nowadays
cyber security, are you talking about the regulatory part or something more into detail about the technology part?
all like so it's a combination, sir. Nowadays you got a call in WhatsApp, it's saying you are digitally arrested, right? So they will ask your bank account details and other part, they take all the details. So we need more officers on anti-money laundering and all this part, where that officers now you can see like all the certification also are coming in anti-money laundering, and we call CFT, combating financial terrorism. Okay, so that is the new certification. So day by day when the things are changing, we are also bringing new certification to safeguard India.
Okay, you are telling me that literacy is important.
Very much important,
that
sir. Very much
literacy
important.
is important.
Very much important, sir. Sir, till now, when I'm talking with the young generation, I come to know that they don't know their savings bank rate of interest till now. If you go to your class, you ask, they have their savings account, but you ask what is your rate of interest. I'm 100%, 80% pool don't know.
So students are not concerned because money is coming from their parents now. They are more concerned about that.
Within 3 or 4 years, they will also become an investor. They will also become in the next level of their life. So they should understand what is the value of money.
So fine, Subhayu, I'll enter into the rapid fire round, because now we have shortage of a time, as you know that. Now world, the time is important for everyone.
So I'm very afraid of this rapid fires, because I'm a swimmer. I can swim in waters, but fire, I don't have any remedies for that. I try my level best.
So one skill that every finance student must have.
Discipline, financial disciplines.
Okay, one book that you would recommend to every finance student.
Intelligence Investor, 100%.
So one myth about a capital market that you are facing every day.
Capital market is a place where very easily we can earn money.
Okay, one advice that you are giving to students who are staying in non-metro city and not getting access like a Mumbai infrastructure.
So first of all, for knowledge, there is no pin code, we said. Okay, so if you are knowledgeable, if you are talent, right, for talent also, talent has no pin code. So whatever place you are from, that's absolutely irrelevant. You might be a very smaller place of Kanyakumari, might be a place from Kashmir, you are a place from Northeast, any places, Arunachal Pradesh, you might be from Gujarat. But apart from the locations pin code, talent, if you have talent, you can grow in your life.
Yeah. So thank you, Subhayu. Thank you for this insightful and practical session that you have given to our student. Definitely we learned many things about the dynamic, how the capital market is working, how much career can be think about in a capital market. So thank you once again. Thank you from a business.
Thank you so much, sir, for your